Cathryn here. So welcome to my tutorial on Bakasana. This one I've put together for beginners or people who are fairly new to the practice or to the arm balance Bakasana crow pose. This is how I teach it in a number of my classes and workshops, so I thought I'd share this with you in case it helped. So there's going to be a number of variations depending on where you're at with your practice, and feel free to just repeat one rather than progressing through the tutorial, so see how you feel. So first of all, we're going to come up onto the toes, bring the feet together, and then come up as high onto the toes as you can, lift the knees. From here now we snuggle in and try and bring the knees as high up the back and on the outside edges of the arms for our beginner's version of crow pose. We squeeze the knees onto the arms push back, so there's a counter balance or movement here to help us stay in the pose. So the arms want to be far enough forward that the arms are virtually straight, because we need to be able to lean forward. If the hands are too close to the body, we can't lean and create a shelf, so we want to be able to create that shelf. The gaze is always at the tip of the triangle between the hands, right at the top. If the gaze is down, that's where we tend to go. So the first variation, squeeze the knees onto the arms press back. Gaze forward, Mula Bandha switches on, pelvic floor. We inhale, roll forward, and exhale, roll back. So this is your chance to change the hand distance away from the feet if you felt you couldn't roll forward. Once more, we roll forward, gaze forward, exhale back the toes, always stay on the floor for that first variation. Then, next we can begin to try and test how it feels with one foot lifted. So squeeze the knees, press back, gaze forward, inhale, we roll forward, maybe right foot comes in, squeeze it in, exhale, inhale left, and exhale, we roll back. So that's the first two versions. Feel free to stay working on those. And now the next two work to bringing both feet off the floor. So with this one, the key is to move quite slowly. If we try and hop or move really quickly, we often knock ourselves off balance as well. Fingertips are always really nice and wide, really pressing into the knuckles, and you can use the fingertips to grip the mat if you feel you're falling forward. So the next variation, coming back into our crow, toes together, or starting position, knees as high as they can be. Gaze forward, squeeze the knees onto the arms push back. Inhale, we sway forward. Maybe here now, bring one foot in, and then the other, squeezing those feet in towards the bottom. Exhale. We come back. If you're feeling brave, knees again, come into position, we snuggle in as far as we can. Snuggle down so the knees can come as high up the back of the arms as possible. They do need to be above the elbows so you have the shelf. Feet together once more. Inhale, we roll forward. So switch the core, bring the toes towards each other, in and then up. Breathe in there, test how many breaths you can hold here, or hold the pose I should say, and exhale, release down. Release onto the knees, and shake out the wrists. You can also circle the wrists, one way and the other. So with this one, if you're scared of falling, which is totally understandable, I remember when I started practicing and crow pose was a really scary one for me. I used to put blankets at the front, so I would really recommend that. Also, if you feel that you're going to fall, if you can, try and tuck the head in, so that you can almost roly-poly. That may help. Any other tips on the pose? I would recommend really pressing the floor away with the hands, but also sucking the arms back into the socket. So there is a slight rounding of the upper back. That will also help you in this pose. So I hope that's of use to you today. Let me know in the comments if you need any other tips or pointers. So thanks very much.